Other news we're following tonight is what the Jags are calling the Stadium of the Future. Jacksonville City Council members are expected to vote on the stadium agreement in less than a month. And right now, council members are poring over the agreement before the vote. Rich Donnelly is on your side tonight. He also looked over those documents today, and he joins us with details on the numbers behind this $1.4 billion project, Rich.
Anthony, it's the largest building project in the history of Jacksonville, and if the Stadium of the Future agreement is approved by City Council, then this agreement could pave the way for major improvements in the city that go beyond the stadium.
Vision for the future.
It's a refrain that's been said since the Stadium of the Future was first proposed nearly a year ago.
I think the Jags is very important to the city.
Incoming City Council President Randy White knows the value of having an NFL team in Jacksonville, but he wants to verify how valuable the team says they are to the city. Some
of the numbers they have, you're looking at, I think it was $26, $28 billion in revenue that will come in over the next 30 years if the Jags are here.
There's a safety mechanism to the city's investment into the stadium. The Jaguars would have to pay the city for breaking the lease by relocating. Those payments would be based on a sliding scale. If the Jaguars break the lease by leaving Jacksonville in the first 14 years, the team would have to pay the city all $775 million. Those numbers decline every year after that, so if the team leaves Jacksonville after 20 years, the Jaguars would still pay the city more than $480 million. The scale declines until reducing to $0 in the 30th and final year of the lease agreement. But they're not required to stay in Jacksonville for every game.
Welcome to London.
Part of the lease guarantees the Jaguars the right to play one game a year outside of Jacksonville.
Jaguars coming off a win,
as they have in London 11 times since 2013. The Jaguars will pay for all maintenance at the stadium, and the city will keep revenue from city events at the stadium, like the Florida-Georgia game, concerts, or even the Final Four, which was proposed in the initial Stadium of the Future presentation. The city would have to agree to invest $150 million in community projects, including parks along the river near the stadium. $30 million of that money would go towards development on the east side, which continues a trend of east side development the team has participated in for a number of years. The current draft of the agreement is that just a draft. At last check, it has not formally been submitted as legislation by City Council. After it is formally introduced, then Council can vote on it, and that vote is expected to happen on June 25th. Reporting live outside of Everbank Stadium, Rich Donnelly, First Coast News, on your side.
Thank you, Rich. And the final community huddle to discuss the stadium plans is happening right now at Westside High School. The mayor, as well as the chief negotiator and the president of the Jags, will be there to present the deal and answer questions until about 7:30 tonight.